I am Napoleon Hill, and I'm about to share something that might profoundly shake the foundations of everything you've ever held to be true. Most individuals encounter failure because they operate under the assumption that merely praying for blessings is sufficient. However, the unequivocal truth is that the divine has already bestowed upon us an unseen blueprint for achieving prosperity. This blueprint is precisely laid out in the first Psalm, and indeed, this wisdom is intrinsically connected to your fundamental beliefs, your financial well-being, your mental fortitude, and your ultimate destiny. Today, I intend to guide you, step by step, on how to synchronize your thoughts with the celestial realm so that every endeavor you undertake flourishes. Please pay close attention. This presentation is not intended to be merely inspirational. It is, in fact, an urgent summons, a profound call to action. Have you ever paused to consider why, despite diligently doing everything correctly, your financial circumstances remain stagnant, your mind feels perpetually fatigued, and your spirit seems utterly dispirited? Perhaps you attribute this to a lack of effort, or perhaps you perceive it as sheer bad fortune. Yet, I assert to you with the full authority of someone who has dedicated many decades to the study of human behavior and the very essence of success that it is not effort that is lacking. Rather, it is a deficit in mental safeguarding. The Almighty has provided a navigational guide, and this guide commences with a definitive no. The first psalm does not begin by enumerating the actions of the righteous person. Instead, it initiates by revealing what such a person actively rejects. And this, my dear friend, alters everything. Blessed is the one who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked. Do you comprehend? The foundational step toward prosperity is to disengage from detrimental influences. Have you ever contemplated how frequently your life's progress has been obstructed by a mere conversation, by advice from someone who, despite possessing good intentions, was fundamentally detached from truth? Someone who might utter, "Give up, that's simply not for you," or "Wealth is not meant for people such as ourselves," or, even more detrimentally, "It will certainly go awry, it always does," and you, unwittingly, begin to reiterate that internally as a self-fulfilling prophecy. I refer to this phenomenon as invisible planting. Every single word that infiltrates the mind transforms into a seed. As I myself once penned, the mind absorbs all that to which it is repeatedly exposed. In other words, if you repeatedly expose yourself to doubt, you will inevitably become doubtful. If you expose yourself to criticism, you will inevitably become critical of yourself. If you expose yourself to scarcity, you will begin to live far below the abundant provision that the divine has prepared for you. Many individuals exist in precisely this manner. They are good, industrious people, yet they conduct their lives according to the counsel of those who have long abandoned their own aspirations, and what is more regrettable, they unconsciously echo these very notions. Have you ever encountered phrases such as, "It's preferable to possess little and live in peace"? Money cannot procure happiness. Those who accumulate wealth